I keep saying this, if I had under $30 to spend and I'm looking for a cool weather budget fragrance, what is the best fragrance? You know, it's the fragrance that I thought of for years, since it came out in 2011. And that fragrance is CK Shock for men. Now let's start off, don't be turned off that this came out in 2011. Yes, that is a little bit older. It might be even, before some of you were born, maybe. But let's talk about this here. What do we have? This fragrance smelled amazing when it came out, and chances are just because it's old doesn't mean it doesn't smell amazing now. And for under $30, I've seen this in the $25 price range, even less on sale. You can get one of the best cool weather tobacco fragrances of all time. Now, what do I get from this? I get cherry tobacco. Yeah, I said all time. For the budget buy, this is one of the best of all time. Hold up, brah. Let's give it a spray. Hold on. Let's smell this. Look at that atomizer. It's the waterfall effect that I'm talking about. I want to be showered in this. Right off the top, you get a warm, spicy smell, a little bit sweet, almost like a cherry vibe. Now, I don't think cherry's actually in this, but the smell of it is definitely fruity. It comes off a little bit as cherry, maybe a little more citrusy. This is just a good, pleasant smell. It's not too strong, it's definitely not weak, but it smells good. I can't see anybody literally smelling this and saying,
nah, it smells like crap.
It might not be up to niche standards. It might not be the most sophisticated. It might not last 12 plus hours where you can't even wash it off on clothes, but for under $30, you get a 6.7 ounce bottle that smells fantastic. This should be in every collection. And you know what? I really do believe this leans unisex. They do have a female version, but I think the male version right here is all you need. Once again, you spray this up top, you get a spicy smell. You get heavy cinnamon in here. You get a little bit of lavender in here. You get a fruity, fresh note. To me, it kind of smells like cherries, but I'm not sure what it is yet. We're gonna check that out in a second. Let's read the notes in this bad boy. We got lavender, clementine, cucumber, cardamom, pepper. That sounds a little spicy. Basil, osmanthus, tobacco, buddy. I got tobacco here. Amber, patchouli, woody notes, and a little bit of body musk. Don't mind my mustache, son. It's a little spicy. You get pepper in here. You get the tobacco in here. This smells good. It's nice and smooth. Who would wear something like this? You know who would wear something like this? None other than Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And not just Mark. Not Mark Wahlberg himself, but the whole Funky Bunch. All 15 of them, because that's how many there were, and they never got credit because they didn't model underwear like he did. No, seriously. I want to talk about the longevity and the projection, because for the price point, it's really good. You really couldn't ask for more. I definitely get 4 to 6 hours of this. It lasts really good, and the projection is pretty good. I would say arm distance, maybe a little bit further, you're gonna smell this. I actually just tested this. You know why? Because one of my buddies was like,
nah, man, that won't last.
So I sprayed it on a bunch of different strips, paper strips, and I left them laying out in different rooms. And every time I walked into one of those rooms, hours later, what did I smell? I smelled this, and it smelled great. And at one point, I forgot I sprayed it, and I went, man, what's that smell? What is that fragrance? I was like, wait a minute, CK Shock? It's a good one. You could definitely wear this year round. You could. It's versatile enough to wear this in all seasons. I think it thrives in the cooler months. Maybe summer date nights would be good, but you know what? You could also wear this in office situations because it's not offensive. It's not too strong. This would also be a good fragrance to throw in your gym bag if you're into that sort of thing. And if you don't want to smell like sweat and balls every day. If I had to compare this to one fragrance that it's a little bit similar to, possibly Burberry London, if you're familiar with that, I'm gonna do a video of that, and I'm probably gonna compare these two because that's a good one too, but personally, I think this one a little bit fruitier, a little sweeter, a little more mass pleasing. And honestly, at the end of the day, what do you get with this? What do we all look for? Well, most of us, not me personally, but most of us, we look for compliments, right? When wearing fragrances. This one will pull some compliments. And for under 30 bucks, I mean, I don't know. You could probably even trade for this. Check out some trade groups, some fragrance groups, some marketplace shit. You could probably find this for like $12. You might even be able to get it for free, honestly. If you're not into it or you're new to fragrances, this can be straight gold. Oh, fucking mic, bro. Now I gotta buy a new mic. And you know what? Not to get too saucy today, but I'm gonna do a chest spray. Let's do it. Let's spray that chest spaghetti. Out of all the fragrances that I have, honestly, I probably have about 5 backup bottles of this because I truly believe it is that good. It is that cool. There is a possibility that if you're a really young dude, I'm talking like 12 years old. No, that's, actually 12-year-olds dig this. I'm talking like 18 to 20. This possibly could smell a little mature for you. I don't think it will because it has a sweet fruitiness to it. So if you don't like the whole tobacco vibe, it might not be for you. But if you're any single person who likes pipe tobacco smell, sweet cherry tobacco, fruity tobacco, honey tobacco, spicy tobacco, cinnamon pies, desserts, then check this out because I think it'll be a 5-star for you. And if it's not a 5-star for you, then send me a message and I'll just straight swap you or buy it off you.